Hello, everyone, and welcome in. We haven't done a countdown there in a while, so I figured why not kick off the last hit start of the year in style. It's Aaron St. Dennis at FF Mad Scientist, joined by Jesse Moeller at JMoeller05. What's that, Zeke and Cook in your background?
Yeah, I'll blur it out. I'm in front of Joe Flacco. The King Flacco is down there. But yeah, I just used the graphic from one of the stuff
in my main work money league. I'm in what I've now referred to as a flack hole. Because that's for those of you who don't know, that's where he starts Flacco and you start Jahmyr Gibbs and you're down 32 points before the game starts.
Yeah, the Gibbs stuff is rough, man. Let me tell you what. It's like, Jesus Christ.
I am not amused.
No, not so much.
Then I'm getting text right now in the group chat. Good luck to you guys today with the ship on the line. I'm down 35 points. I'm not even watching the games. I'm doing this sit start show, and then I've got a whole New Year's Eve planned with my kid. We're going to a I'm sure you don't know what the OHL is, but that's junior hockey over here. Going to that at 2 o'clock. So an hour after the show with him and his buddy. Then we're going public skating, public swimming, ice cream right up till New Year's Eve. I will watch literally zero football today because I don't have much stake in the game left. The three leagues that matter most to me, I look like I'm either an easy winner or an easy loser. Like I said, because of the aforementioned flack hole. So I will be checking in on my phone from time to time, and I'm sure I will at some point stream Red Zone, but I will not be spending my New Year sitting by the phone because I don't really have that much up in the air. How about you?
I got like one or two in my remaining like championship leagues where it's close. But yeah, like I'm just gonna have Red Zone on. We're gonna do stuff. I completely forgot it was our New Year's Eve until yesterday. Like that shows you like where my family's at and where we're doing. We're just so chaotic with everything going on.
Me too,
man. It's been wild. So it's like, oh yeah, it's New Year's Eve today. What are we gonna do, honey? And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, me either. No clue. So yeah,
I do this with my kid every year for New Year's since I've been divorced. So 4 years. And I said, hey, can my friend come over on Sunday on your day off? And I said, sure. And then I realized last night, I'm like, shit, that's New Year's Eve. That's the day his friend's supposed to come over. So now I got to drag his fucking friend with him. Not Facing Ford, St. Brown, and Flacco. My condolences. Yes, well, no, St. Brown sucked. Well, didn't he?
He had 22 points. He was
did he? Okay. He never seemed like he did anything. Did he score a touchdown that I didn't?
Yeah, he got that late touchdown for them.
Oh, see, I wasn't really paying attention. I was too pissed off at how little Jahmyr Gibbs was doing, and I did turn. I should say I had it on, but I was doing some work. I'm preparing my rookie templates and that. So I looked up just in time to go nuclear at Dan Campbell, Taylor Decker shit show. So let's not get me started there. I went off on people yesterday. I didn't intend to go off on people. I just intend to complain that I thought the rule was stupid, but Cowboy fans get a Cowboy fan and they escalate everything. And then I went fucking postal and nuclear on Twitter. So that's how it works. So.
Yeah, Cowboy fans are just something else. I mean, it's like every fan base has that group of hardcore just idiots. I say like every fan base.
No, the Cowboys are the worst. I find if it's even like that in a good way sometimes. Like if I post a video, I'll post a Christian McCaffrey highlight view, 50 views.
Yep.
Jake Ferguson, 900. It just you get them everywhere. I don't know. They're hardcore, man. Okay, so I think Pacheco's officially in, correct?
Yes, he's playing. I still have Elliott pretty high
best matchup. Zeke is.
He's playing Buffalo.
Zeke is the fifth. So almost the identical matchup. I feel like I have Zeke higher.
Yeah, me too.
I have Pacheco at 13. I do not. I have Pacheco at 13 and Zeke at 20. So if he's healthy, the Colts are easy to run on. I don't think the Patriots are going to keep up with this. I know Zeke gets
That's the thing with Zeke.
Targets.
It's volume. It's so much volume, dude.
The targets, man. I just
Pacheco probably has a much better shot at finding the end zone. I'll say that.
I just feel like it depends on what you need. Okay, so I think I don't know. I'm trying to think this through. So Zeke, I think, is going to get the pass volume, which makes him kind of safe, even if he gets game scripted out. Pacheco, I think, has a higher ceiling, but is also far riskier if he's not really healthy. So I think Zeke is the safe 10 to 15 point play. I think Pacheco is the 5 or 25 point play. So my answer here, I'm going to hedge my bets. It depends on what you need. If you want to swing for the fences and can afford a little risk, or if you're in a flack hole yourself and need to take the risk, I'm going Pacheco because I don't see Zeke having 25 point upside.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I get it. Like I have Zeke right here for a reason, just because I'm all in on him this week. But yeah, you can definitely go Pacheco if the case is there. This Kansas City offense desperately needs Pacheco. We saw it without him. Like the offense struggles so much. Like Rashee Rice is not a fully capable wide receiver one. Kelsey's come down, and it's really like Pacheco's the only other guy on that offense that they have. So yeah, if you want to roll with Pacheco, I get it. But I have Zeke Feast head. So I'm gonna go Zeke, but 100% understand Pacheco's name.
If it weren't for the matchup, I think this one would be easy, Zeke. I just worry that the Pats are going to get game scripted out.
They could.
Or Zeke is going to get game scripted out, but
yeah, it's just check down King for Zeke then.
The Chiefs have the Bengals. They're not easy to run on. They're easy to pass on. So, so that's my thoughts here. You're welcome. Start Chase, Goddard, or Zamir White. Is it crazy to say Zamir White? I have him as RB10 this week.
So, like, the whole Jamar Chase thing's weird because we don't know, like, how much he's going to play, 100% he is. They said he's going to be close to a game decision. I haven't checked the last, 30 minutes. So I don't know that updated news. But, yeah, like, I want Zamir White in lineups. We've seen what he's done in that role in that offense. Like, they've been a lot better since Antonio Pierce has been there. This just pisses me off because if you had Josh Jacobs, it would be even better playing this role. But we're still getting good work out of Zamir White. So, yeah, like, I'm fine playing White.
I always worry here, and we'll call this Adam Thielen syndrome. I always worry he's healthy, and then he goes out there and he's a fucking decoy.
Yeah.
I'm looking here. One sec. I have one other thing. L'Jarius Sneed is a game-time decision with a calf. That would have a high impact for me if Sneed doesn't play. I think if you're already playing Higgins, I don't really want both of them.
Yeah. If Chase is healthy, I'm not gonna play Higgins. I'm not gonna do the double dip experience. Personally, I just Chase is so good, I would just go Chase over Higgins is how I would break it down. But yeah, if you're going Higgins, I'm not playing Chase on top of it. Like that Kansas City pass defense is legit. It's rough. Jake Browning is very much a backup quarterback for a reason. He has these ebbs and flows where he can be good. It's kind of similar to Minshew and those guys. They can be good, but they also can absolutely just wreck your week. So you have to be careful. So I don't really want to go all Bengals. So I would go White and Chase or White and Higgins.
I'm not going to lie. My number one out of these four would be Zamir White, and then it's choose whatever Bengal you're comfortable with.
Yeah. If it was tied at premium, you could go Goddard.
I have no interest in Goddard at all.
I know you hate Goddard.
I never even considered him. I don't hate him. It's just he's one of those. He's consensusly valued as a top 6 tight end while performing as tight end 10, 11, or 12 every year. And he's never healthy. I'm out on Goddard. I own no shares of him in any format. Flex option, pick one. Higgins, Waller, Lockett, B-Rob, Demarcus Robinson, or Addison. So I don't really want Waller. Brian Robinson scares me for injury. Wow, you have a lot of scary options here. Yeah. Demarcus Robinson is touchdown or bust. How long can he do this? It's 4 straight games. I want to check on the health status here of Addison, although with Addison is questionable but on track to play. An ankle injury is never good for a receiver. No. And with Jaron Hall at quarterback, I think it's a no on Addison. I don't really want to fire up Demarcus Robinson with this group. Waller gets a good matchup against the Rams, but so it could be beneficial him having Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, I actually like him this week with Tyrod.
So for me, I think it's between the first 3. It should be Brian Robinson, but I don't trust the workload. I'm just notorious for these not trusting the injured players in their first game back.
100%. I'm going to default to Higgins here, but realistically, I don't mind going Lockett against Pittsburgh defense, which, I just the Kansas City pass defense is legit. So keep the options on Sneed. If Sneed's out, this changes the entire thing because they're very much their best corner. So if he falls, then I'm playing Higgins, no problem. If he's back in and he's playing, I'm going to be very worried a little bit about that.
I'm not going to lie. My first thought too went to Higgins as well, which could just be past bias and, living off reputation.
Yeah.
I would say for me, it's between Higgins. If this is tight end premium, maybe Waller, but if it's not, Higgins or Lockett. The matchup for Lockett is not great. It's middle of the pack. The matchup for Higgins is bad, but it's better with L'Jarius Sneed. I would say Higgins here too, I think. We got some tough ones today. These are not easy.
I would just keep the injury update open. So if Sneed's out, it makes Higgins the play. If he's in and Chase is in, like then that's when it kind of worries me with Higgins.
What time is that game? Where is it? Sneed.
I think it's the early game.
Is it really?
I'm not.
Oh, it's a 4:25 game, so you're not going to know.
No. Yeah, never mind. You're not going to know. Yeah.
So if you can, I still think Higgins has more upside than Lockett.
Mm-hmm.
Because Higgins is the 2, but so is Lockett. Higgins has the possibility of being the 1. Lockett's probably not going to be the 1, and Lockett could conceivably be the 3. Yeah. I think I'm just going Higgins here.
Yeah,
and
I think
you hope Sneed's out, or you hope Sneed is in and Chase is healthy and gets Sneed, which case he's also the 1 because he's the open one. So I would say Higgins here.
I don't know if Sneed's going to travel with one of them. I think he's just going to play side of the field. Would be my guess. Considering they're both good wide receivers. I'm not sure though. Like I don't know how they do that defense necessarily.
Flex, pick 1. Zeke, Zamir, Henry, Ridley. He also says he has D-Hop. This is going to sound absolutely crazy. You're probably still going to go Zeke here.
Yep.
I'm going Zamir.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you at all.
I'm you can all in on this with Zamir.
If you do need some upside, you can make the case for Derrick Henry here. It's just the floor is low with Henry just because of the offense that they struggle. That's the only thing with him. But yeah, like you're definitely going, and I mean, shit, you could even go Ridley, honestly. But I don't want to go with the backup quarterback and Beathard. We're not doing that.
It's a terrible matchup for Ridley too.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm just trying to make the case for all of them.
No, Derrick Henry. It's a middle of the pack matchup. I think for me, it's the first 2. Yeah. But who's the other one he said? He also had Hopkins. I'm not a fan of Hopkins. So none of them have great matchups with the exception of Zeke and Zeke and I keep forgetting. Zeke and Zamir has easily the best matchup. I think for me, it's just Zamir here. I'm going
White. Still have him. Yep. I still have Zeke above him, but yep, 100% you can make a case for him.
This is where we're at. I'm hands down choosing Zamir White in championship week.
Like I said, if this was Josh Jacobs, it'd be hands down Josh Jacobs.
Javonte or DeMarcus Robinson?
Oh, Javonte. I don't.
It's a top 10 matchup for Javonte, I think.
Yeah, you almost have to default to it because the Chargers can't do anything to stop anyone. I just hate what that offense is doing right now, and they have the backup quarterback playing this week. But yeah, it's still Javonte. But,
I just can't do these guys where they're living every week off of touchdown. Sooner or later, the second I play them is when I lose the touchdown here. So.
Yep. Yeah. No, you go, Javonte. Like the role's good, the matchup's good, everything's working in his favor. He just has not been that good this year. Is my problem with it. But you're playing him against the opportunity cost is DeMarcus Robinson. I'm not doing DeMarcus Robinson. With that said, I would not be shocked if DeMarcus Robinson outscores him this week. That's just how it goes with fantasy.
Give me 1 sec. If there's another question, can
I'll pull it up. Yeah.
I've got a work issue.
You're good.
They just posted on DLF who wants to assign the rookie profiles. And there's only 50 of them posted, and I was 8 seconds late, and there's only 5 left, so I've got to get my name in here before I get no content all fucking week long.
All right, so I need to make sure Zay is actually healthy before I recommend Zay here because I know he's dealing with an injury, so I need to double check. I want to make sure there's anything with him. Yeah, he's active. So this is what bothers me. Schaefer, who looks like he's the Ravens-based reporter, said he might be on a pitch count today. So that's one that really sucks. He's active at least, so we know he's playing. You might just default to Drake London and go with London. I know it sounds gross, but he's a really good wide receiver. He just situations kind of iffy. So for me, to take out the pitch count issue, you go Drake London because I don't want to get buried with a guy seeing like 20 snaps in the game. That absolutely just kills you, and that's how you get it 0. Well, you've seen London. He could pop off and have a really good game for you. It's just this is a situation offense. So for me, it's London. If Flowers was healthy, it would be Flowers. But considering he might be on a pitch count, we don't know. That's a risk I don't want to take. So unless you personally are comfortable taking that risk, realizing like, hey, he could put up 0 points for you, go for it. Otherwise, I'm going London out of 2 of these guys. Just he's a safer bet this week. And, you rolled it.
This one guy here literally just signed up for 17 of these. Sorry, I had to do that in the middle of the show, but literally I ended up getting 4 of them. But I looked and the chart, it's a Google document or spreadsheet or whatever, and I'm seeing it fill name. All of a sudden it went from like 50. I'm going, are you fucking guys kidding me?
I was waiting for his moment. He was like, yes. Yeah, that's how it goes though.
What the hell just happened here?
That's too funny. But yeah, it's just an interesting week for like players like that nature where you're in the flex range, wide receiver range. You kind of have to make these considerations for your lineup. Like, all right, so what's the matchup for the player? Are they possibly injured? Are they going to see less snaps? I mean, Trust is doing a lot of work here. I mean, you probably have to play him considering your question.
Yeah.
But
Depends on what your backup is.
It's a massive tight end premium. So like Pitts only needs 5 catches. Like that's a great game for a tight end, right? So personally, yeah.
Like I said, it depends on what your other option is. So
yeah. So if you want to tell us who you're debating with Pitts, like we have to help you. Like in my normal rankings, he's my player 90 of the flex guys. In 2-point tight end premium, he's gonna jump up to like the 40 range in that Javonte range, like that type of player. That's where Pitts gets the boost for me in that. So it's really up to you and how you're playing him against. But overall, yeah. And the Brady stuff is great. I was contemplating pick up Rob Gronkowski on a free teams just because I needed a tight end push for the squad and it was party night. So I went with that.
I do this too based on the what's his name? I'm losing Dave from FFT. Dave Richard. I do this too, but it's always for me, it's an injured player, so it brings me good luck having the guy who's done for the year on my IR.
Yeah.
I think
if you need a safe play,
I Drew Brees in one league though, but
yeah, you just start picking up the guys that have won championship. I mean, like,
it was
Zeke's
funny,
very safe for these guys.
Because I was listening to him, and his suggestion was add Nick Chubb, but Nick Chubb, I am in Dynasty leagues, he wasn't available anywhere. Yeah. So I went through, and I accidentally stumbled into a strategy here where I looked, and I'm like, fuck, I've got my Dynasty league. I have my main one. I have 6 IR slots. So I literally went through. I had an empty bench spot because of a trade I made this week. I went through and just picked up 6 stashes for IR because after this week, when they come off, who cares if you're over the roster limit? You don't have to set a lineup. So I'm literally just going to hold them all off season now. Everyone's like, well, what do you want those guys? He played in 2 games. Yeah, well, who knows what happens this week?
I'll cut them later. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll cut them later. I don't care. Where were we?
This one. I told him Zeke. Are you on board with this?
Safe play because I'm projected to win. Zeke, John. I'm going. Yeah, fuck. Zeke or Connor, but I guess Zeke's.
Connor gets Philly. I hate that matchup for like.
They've been easier to run on lately, though.
Yeah, they have been. I still don't fully trust it. It's like it's weird with Connor. Like he's getting volume and stuff. It's just not fully there. So I just worry. And this matchup is still worries me a little bit.
Achane to lead the Achane is the answer here.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you where your Zimmer White cutoff is. I think we found it. Yeah, no, Achane without Mostert, like you gotta play Achane in this matchup.
That even though it's Zimmer White cutoff.
It is Baltimore. I get it. Baltimore's defense is probably one of the best in the league, and they're really physical. They shut down, so the way Achane's gonna win is gonna be outside. So like if they can get him out in space and use his speed.
I gotta move Achane up in my rankings.
Yeah, I put him above like where Mostert was, like with a fully healthy Mostert. Where do I have him? Actually, I gotta double check. I have him, so he's basically in that where I had Brees and Devonta Smith range. He's right there. In my
Hunter Henry was declared out. I gotta update that. Damn it. Fuck you, Fantasy Pros, and not updating your shit on time.
I'm probably gonna go lock in Higgins here. Actually, no, I'll go Ridley over Lockett.
No, I'm sitting Ridley.
Yeah, like Carolina's pass funnel is like really good at the defense, but you can do it. Higgins, Lockett are the 2 safer plays. So if you need safe plays, I would go with those.
A lot of Higgins, Lockett this week, hey?
Yeah, it makes sense. I'm surprised there's so many people in championships with Higgins, to tell you the truth, because he's been an absolute dumpster.
Because he's been on your bench the whole time. That's
I know.
It's not like the what is it, the Jamar Chase where you've had him, or a guy who you've had in your lineup and then who's put a dud like this week with Jahmyr Gibbs. Higgins has been so bad that with the exception of when Chase has been out, you haven't played him. So
yeah, I'm with you. Like it makes sense. It's probably the first couple weeks, then they're like, oh, I can't do this anymore. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Rams or Chiefs?
I'm definitely probably taking the Rams here. Actually. I'm gonna go.
Let me double check. Rams have the best matchup. It's definitely the Rams.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's definitely the Rams.
Yeah, it's you want to. I worry. I wish they had the other quarterback in because Tyrod's not really going to turn it over. That's the only concern I have for the Rams defense. It's like ceiling case, but they're going to put up points. They're going to pressure. They're going to get sacks. Like they're going to cause issues for that offense. So yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I don't want to go against the best.
This one seems like Jaden Reed by a mile. I'm not doing the Andre Hopkins this week. I don't want to do that experience.
I think I agree. 10th best matchup for Reed, 18th for D-Hop. Yeah, let me double check. This is my new thing. This in week 17, this is my new thing. Before I give any advice, I double check to make sure that he's healthy because none of these guys are healthy. Cleared for always the Sunday night game. He doesn't have an injury designation. He's cleared to go. So I think I would risk it and go Reed.
That's what Schefter said he's expecting to play.
So do we also know? Do we know if it's Levis at QB. I like him a lot better with Levis.
Yeah, it gives Hopkins a chance.
He's officially active, but it looks like Tannehill's the starter. So
no, I'm not doing that. I'm not playing as much as I like DeAndre Hopkins player. I'm not doing Ryan Tannehill, DeAndre Hopkins championship. Like I'm gonna go with Jaden Reed. His role is really good. I love his role in Green Bay. Like without Watson, it's fantastic.
Jaden Reed is the answer.
Yes.
Just a sec. The heaviest of snow has cleared Chicago, but we'll also get some flurries later in the day. Looks like Chicago's the one that's going to get some weather today. That's about it.
If it's like snow, I don't mind it so much. If it's just wind and snow, then it's like
I love.
If it's dry snow, it's fine. If it's wet snow, then it's like
I love watching the snow games. Bench one, Barkley, Taylor, Achane. I'm benching Barkley, and it's not even close.
Might have to. Yeah, I don't. Let me see how far I'm having apart. Because he's going to
second worst matchup, and he's been playing the worst. It's a cupcake matchup for Taylor. Achane, it's a bad matchup for Achane, but with no Mostert and their run attack. And against Baltimore, you cannot pass on them, as the 49ers learned. I think you're just going to see an insane run game here. This might be Achane might put up fucking 50 points today. Like this one just might get out of hand.
Yeah, I mean that the defense is really good for Baltimore, so that's what worries me. Achane. But I think it's between Achane and Barkley.
You can run on them.
Yeah. I think that's what worries me. But
all right, let's run quickly here through. Actually, do we have any more?
Yeah, there's one more.
One more. Okay, I'll do one more, and then we'll get to the weather quickly. White or Eckler? Ugh, I never thought I'd say this, but it's White. Eckler is the second best matchup. What did he do last week in a cupcake matchup? Was he good?
Got like 11 points or something, I think. Like he was very just mediocre.
11 against no, this week's the cupcake matchup, and he had 11 points last week. He's only playing 10 of snaps. Yeah, but Zamir White, if you told me Zamir White was only going to put up 11 points, I'd be disappointed, I think. I think it's Zamir White.
I just don't see the ceiling for Eckler is the problem. Like I think he'll be a 4-play this week. And who knows, maybe he gives you 20 points and you get it, but like I'd feel worse like benching White than Eckler. So that's where I'm out with those two.
So yes, I think to continue on there.
Standard? Oh yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Standard? Yeah, like I'm not playing Eckler in standard.
Everett or Kraft? I'm more interested to know, is Musgrave active for today? No, he's still on IR. He hasn't been activated. Doubtful to play.
It's a good matchup for Everett, though.
No, I know it's a good matchup for Everett is what I was about to say. Let's see. Best matchup for Everett, actually. Bad matchup for Kraft. I much prefer Kraft, but I think Everett has the best chance of getting in the end zone. So I'm going to go Zamir White and Gerald Everett.
Yep, I'm with you.
Need to make up points in second week of championship. Need 2 receivers and a flex. Cup, Zamir's your flex.
So you could make the case. It's going to be. I mean, I want Metcalf in my lineup for one of these guys for sure. The other guy is probably Adams for me. The defense they're playing, he gets like 30+% of the target, so you kind of have to trust him. It's between him and Cup. I don't really want to do Chandler. Like I don't trust that enough for stealing.
Cup, Adams, Metcalf. Cup gets the 5th best matchup. Adams gets the 26th. Metcalf gets this. So for me, it's Cup, Metcalf, Zamir White, unless Ty Chandler now. Cup. Yeah, it's Cup, Metcalf, White for me.
It's between Cup and Adams. Like, that's my third guy I'm playing. It's just whichever one of those two you want to play, absolutely go for it. One of them is going to have a good week. I'm not super confident either one. Like, Cup's kind of burned us in the past, but you keep trusting the process. This matchup's better, so it makes sense to go Cup.
And for Chargers, Palmer and Keenan are out. Yep.
Yeah, which means it's a backup. It's a backup.
He also has
throwing to Everett. Yeah.
He also has Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones doesn't factor into that for me, even in PPR.
Yeah, we saw. I want to say Chandler, but we saw on factor at all, so you can't trust him this week. It's just you need the ceiling.
Kamara is Kamara playing? I seen that he was something.
I think he's playing.
He's officially active. That scares the shit out of me. That's a late game, isn't it? No, it's not. It's a 1 o'clock game. Yeah. So I think Achane's the easy one here. I go Achane and Kamara, unless you hear word that say that Kamara's nursing an injury.
Yeah, Kamara's just been better than Saquon, and so like I get it. He had a bad week against the Rams. Tampa Bay, it's tough. He's not gonna be able to run the ball. He's gonna get there passing. So like that's how he's gonna have to get there. So yeah, you can go Kamara. I'll do those two. I'm gonna bench Saquon.
You said you bench Saquon too. Okay.
Yeah.
Home, Monty, Aubrey, and Browns D. So I'm happy with a good start. Yeah, let's
go, Ram.
Not bad. What did Monty do? He scored.
He got it. He got the touchdown. Yeah. So he had like 12 PPR points, I think. I need to double check. But
Vulturing Mike Gibbs touchdowns. HN Zeke Swift.
I'm not playing Swift. I'm not doing it. I get it. I'm not playing Swift.
I'm benching Zeke here, and I am playing Swift. I can't pass up on this matchup. I don't think they're going to push Hurts this week because they're not going to need it in this matchup with the Cards. I'm Achan for sure is the must play. He says Zeke, I say Swift. I couldn't fault you either way.
Yeah, go with your gut between the two of those guys. Who do you trust more in the role?
But Achan's the one you start for sure.
Yeah, I honestly want all three of these guys in the lineup, but if I'm benching one of them, Swift.
Dobbs or Lockett? Is Dobbs healthy?
Once again, it's another good question.
We slow this down because finds the end zone. Doesn't look Dobbs operate, blah, 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 blah. Okay, looks like Dobbs is healthy. Sorry, every player at this point, I assume they're all injured.
That Minnesota pass defense has been a lot better. So I think it's more of a question than between the two matchups. Like, I personally just think Lockett's a better player. So I'm going to go Lockett, but you can go Dobbs for sure.
I'm taking Lockett too. I think it's a Jaden Reed game, so I'm taking Lockett.
Yep.
I have a lead and need two. Elliott, Chandler, Herbert, Foreman, the first two.
Yeah, I'm not doing Herbert or Foreman. You have no idea what those guys' roles will be. It's the same team. Yeah, no, thank you.
Elliott, Chandler, not even close. You are welcome, sir. Lineup is Hertz, Olave, Reed, Hall, Monty. Yep, you are off to a solid start. Good luck today.
Good luck.
What's up, Joker? Hey, Jack. Fella, psychological warfare. Who should my opponent start?
Tell them to start. Oh, man. Well, tell them to definitely start Pickens. Like, you definitely want them playing Pickens over Zeke. Hopkins, I guess Hopkins. Like, I trust him less than Higgins. Where are you at between those two? Like, my rankings I have, they're pretty close.
Are we doing actual rankings here, or are we doing reverse psychology rankings here?
That's what I assumed it was. I thought it was reverse psychology.
Okay, so if we're doing reverse psychology, I'm telling him to start Hopkins, Engram, and Pickens.
Yep.
Because those are the three I'm not starting.
Exactly. I do like I think Engram's gonna get peppered with targets. I just don't trust the quarterback throwing targets to him, so that's kind of the issue. But considering their offense, like I think it's really close between those two.
I got a Jerome Ford 26-point game on my bench, so don't feel bad.
Hey, I paired him with one of my championship leagues. I have him, Flacco, and CD to start out. I was like, we are rolling to the title, folks. Let's go.
Pick one, full PPR. White, Evans, Diggs, Henry. You can only play one of these?
There's no way. Who are you starting? You have a stacked team.
For me, this is Mike Evans, I think.
Yeah, it's Mike or Zamir. Like we've seen Diggs roll the past since the bye. It's not been good. Like he's still getting targets. It's just not the same. And I don't want him to burn me. Like I would have more
What's Evans getting here in targets? This is full PPR. It's got to be Evans. Oh,
let me see.
So you're getting a guaranteed six here in catches. I think this is Evans. I think it's
Evans is like my wide receiver 9. He's like overall 13 in my flex.
I don't even know.
I'm going Mike Evans.
Evans is my 7, and he is overall flex number 18. Zamir White's 21, so it's close, but it's Mike Evans.
Yeah.
Happy New Year's Eve, Zamir. It's all right.
Mike Evans has a much better chance of blow up game too. Like that's if Mike Evans hits, he's going to hit massive.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson has just announced that the XFL and USFL have merged. I didn't know those two leagues were still running.
I mean, that makes sense. They're trying to consolidate and, put better product out there. I get it.
They should let the wrestlers play.
Oh my God, look at the front lines question at the bottom. For $1,200. Goodness gracious. That is some serious question right there.
Henry, Zamir, or Javonte start 2. Zamir's the easy one.
I'm probably doing Zamir and Henry.
One sec. Henry, middle of the pack matchup. Javonte gets a good matchup. Oh, I think I'm going to go Henry here just because it's December and it's Derrick Henry. But
that's
my brain says Javonte as the second one. My heart says go with Henry. So
yeah, I'm trusting Henry. The wide receivers, which 2 are you going with? I'm starting Nico and Puka personally.
I'm starting Nico, and I'm deciding currently between a Ram. Let me look and see what I've got. I feel like I have Cup higher. I do. I have Cup at 8 and Puka at 10. I
pick whichever Ram. Tell them whichever Ram they prefer. Start with that Ram because it's very close to rankings too. I just think Puka's been better, and he's like alpha of that offense, so I trust him.
12. 1 sec. I'm just looking something up here. Over the last Cooper's. So the targets over the last month have been for Cup 8, 10, 8, 12. For Puka 7, 9, 8, 11. So slightly less.
Yeah.
Cup has one more touch. Give me Cup. I'm going Cup. He's just, it's a slightly more volume, but I'm going Nico and Cooper Cup here.
Yeah. I'm if I have Stroud, I'm taking his wide receiver.
Taking Nico.
I'm stacking.
I'm taking Nico anyways, but
it's just Nico's smash play this week. Like we want Nico in lineups.
Yes, we do. Saquon and Bijan at RB, Rashi and Olave at wide receiver 10. Man, I don't like.
I don't blame you
much there, but
yeah, I might.
I'd have Zamir over Saquon. He's the Zamir White guy.
Yeah, I get it. I'm still a little bit worried about Zamir, even though he's been really good lately. It's just what it is. I just have to adjust my rankings with him personally.
Tim, you got $1,200 on the line, and your best options are 2 Steelers.
It's rough, bro. That's rough. I mean, I personally, against the Seahawks defense, I'm probably
Deontay.
It sucks though, man. Like it's Rudolph, and I really do not want to play Rudolph. Like
he was good last time.
I know. I just don't trust him. Like I'm fully on the mindset of him not being quarterback, so that's my issue. I think I have Warren. Yeah, I have Warren pretty significantly above Deontay this week. It's just it depends what you need. Do you need a floor or do you need like a ceiling? Because I don't think Warren ever gets you a ceiling. So that's my one concern.
I can't find either of them in my rank. Oh, there we are. I have Warren at 54 overall. I must have Deontay higher because I can't find him. So I'm either way higher. Oh, no, I have Deontay lower. Yeah, so my rankings say Jalen Warren, but I don't feel good about it.
No, it depends what you need. Like I think Warren's the floor play. He's going to give you between 8 and 14 points. So he does every week. And then Deontay is the guy that could give you 5.
Rudolph did seem to heavily favor Pickens, so maybe Warren's the answer.
Yeah.
Flowers.
Yeah, it's the whole injury issue with Flowers. Like this is what concerns me. But yeah, you play him.
I'm looking on that. Let me look before.
Because it said he might be on a pitch count, and that's what terrifies me with Flowers. So for me, I'm not playing Flowers anywhere I have him if it's debatable at all, and it kind of is between these two, just because I don't want to get stuck with a guy putting up a 0. And I know we have Ridley on the other side who's super all over the place with a backup quarterback, but at least we know he's going to get snapped. So yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
The matchup at all. What's the matchup for Baltimore? The matchup's not great for Baltimore. All right, Ridley, play it safe, Ridley.
It sucks. I know. I hate to say it. And if Flowers was healthy, I'd say Flowers, but I just.
Fields or Stroud? Let's start there. For me, that one is. Where's the matchup here for Stroud? For me, it's CJ.
Yeah.
And what are the other 2 options? We've got.
It's Nico and White. I mean, it's so hard to bench Rashad White, dude. It's so hard to bench Rashad White.
My instinct right off the bat tells me I want to stack it, but I don't think I can play Nico over Rashad White. So I think I'm going Stroud and White.
Yeah, if you're gonna play Stroud, play Nico and just shoot for the upside of that. But overall, I have Fields a few spots ahead of Stroud, so I would personally probably go Fields and White. But if you want to stack, go for the stack.
I don't hate it. I think either way, I'm playing Rashad White over Nico, even if I have to avoid the stack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's a good that's a good problem to have.
Bijan, Zamir, or Saquon. I'm going Bijan.
Bijan. Yeah, it's Bijan.
It's not Saquon is the answer for sure. Zamir White or Devonta Smith. I'm gonna look at the matchup for Smith. It's not a great matchup for Smith.
I'm playing Smith against Arizona. I'm playing him in that matchup against the Cardinals defense. I do not trust that defense at all. So I'm going to Devonta.
I'm taking Zamir White. PPR, wide receiver 3, Pittman or Jamar?
This is your wide receiver 3? Goodness gracious, man. I'm playing Pittman.
Me too.
It's just so much safer. Oops. You're getting super amount of targets.
Pickens, Noah, or DeMarcus? I'm going Pickens.
Yeah. I mean, you could shoot for the upside of Noah Brown if you're worried about it at all. But
I think Pickens is the upside. He put up 45 last week.
I know. It's just is he going to duplicate that? I need to see. I think what's his face is out. Witherspoon's out for Seahawks. So
all 3 of these guys could put up a 0.
Yeah.
I just think Pickens has the highest upside, so that's why I go.
Yeah, I think Pickens is the highest in my ranking, so that's what I'm going to.
They're your 3rd flexes. Well, that's not so bad then. Good luck, Tim. League championship, full PPR, Zeke or Achane. Full PPR, but I still got to go Achane. I don't care how many catches Zeke gets here.
Yeah,
I don't know if I can.
Yeah, Yeah, like this is 100% vibes question for me because they're back to back my rankings. Like I put HN with Zeke in that range right there. So realistically, like what are you shooting for? I think Zeke is very much the floor play of these two. Like he's going to get the targets, so his floor is going to be
he's
higher.
going to get you. That's full PPR, right?
Yeah.
Because he's going to get you minimum. It looks like 5, 8, 6. Oh no, so that's targets. 4, 7, 5, 9 for reception. So he's going to get you minimum 7.
Yep.
Achan's going to get you more like 3, but that was with Mostert in.
He could see more targets, so he could. It's just
I still go Achan. I think he's going to see more targets, and there's no Mostert. I want Achan here, but I agree Zeke is safer. Broncos, Chiefs, Rams.
Probably Rams.
Broncos, Chiefs, Rams. Chiefs, Broncos. It's not the. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong fucking chart here. Chiefs, Broncos are 17-18. Oh, it's the Rams. Rams against the Giants. This is, I was saying this last show. If you need a streaming DST, play whoever faces a New York team. Giants are. It's Rams.
You're about this. Yep.
Broncos have been a big one this week because it's the Chargers. I don't care. Easton Stick's still been good enough to, and the Broncos D has been bad enough. Yeah. And I don't want to play Cincy, so I'm going Rams.
100%.
You're welcome.
Good luck, man.
DJ, Nico, or Rashi. This is scary, but that would be Rashi Rice for me.
It's really hard to bench Rashi. So this is the whole like question with the defense for Cincy. But yeah, like Rashi's been incredible, so you kind of have to play him. He's been one of the best fantasy options I have this season.
Yeah, it's Rashi. Schultz and Komet. This one's Komet. Schultz has the worst matchup. Komet has
and I like Komet. Komet's been good, so you go with Komet. Yeah, like I get it. If they want to track that, if you want to go for the full stack, do it. You can go all 3, but like I think it's suboptimal.
I am not a fan of triple stacks, especially when your quarterback's first week back.
Yeah.
If this goes wrong, you pick a really bad time to have all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah. And this is like the 1 week policy, right?
But what are the odds if they put up 50 fantasy points? What are the odds all 3 guys have huge games? You'll have 2 good games and a dud. I'm out. And then if it's who do you have on here that's not? I guess there's no tank now. If it's a Noah Brown game, you lose out on 2 players. I have
Schultz above Komet this week, so let me rephrase my statement. I have Schultz above Komet. So, but yeah, I get you.
I have Komet higher. I don't even think it's on mine. I have where the hell is it? Actually, you're right. I have Komet higher or Schultz higher, but I'm changing that.
And Komet's also a game time decision, so that's kind of what it is. They're worried about his knee.
He's active.
It's his knee. I don't like that at all. That scares the crap out of me. Yeah, I'm gonna go Schultz. I don't want to deal with that injury with Komet.
Fair enough. Officially active. Okay. Where were we? Henry or Zeke?
Zeke.
Yeah.
I'm pretty high on Zeke this week. Like I'm rolling with Zeke.
I see that. Start 2, Zamir, Connor, Henry. The first 2? Zamir for sure.
I might have Henry above Connor. Need to double check.
Let me double check.
Yeah, I do. I have Henry above Connor, so I'm going with Henry above Connor. But I think it's between those 2, the second 2, where you're starting.
I have Connor and Henry. I have Henry 22, Connor 24. So yeah. I'm sitting Henry is what my answer is. Oh no, sorry. Did I say I have Henry higher? I'm sitting Connor. My bad.
Yeah.
Ridley or T?
Devontae. It's the same bet. I just trust Ridley's option or Devontae's options of hitting that more than I do Ridley with a backup quarterback this week.
What?
There's like the same like upside bet because both are.
You said Devontae. Where did Devontae come into a Ridley or T question?
Because I was using it as Tay. Oh, that's my bad. Sorry, I'm an idiot. I was just reading that as Devontae.
Ridley or T, and you answered Devontae. I'm like, what?
Because sometimes people say Tay, T-A-E, and I just can't read today. So I read that as Devontae.
T. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? Ridley or T? I think I'm going, fucking this Bengals situation. I hate this.
They're back to back in my ranking. Yeah, there's a lot of issues with the Cincy offense this week with that question. The defense for Kansas City, like.
It's a shitty matchup for both. And I mean, it's better if Snead is out. I think give me Ridley as the safe play here. And I fucking hate myself for saying it.
Yeah, I just wish. As sad as it sounds to say, I wish Beth was not playing. I wish Lawrence was. So at least Ridley's getting.
That's a really shitty game to have. The Cincy game is a really shitty one to have at 4:00. The only way that could be worse is if that was the 8:00 game.
Yeah, that's the worst where you have no other option.
So who do you go? Ridley or
who's higher for me?
Higgins? And Devontae Adams is not an option.
Come on, let me have him. Let me see real quick. Ridley's at 56. Where is he? Is 58. God. Okay, I'm gonna go Ridley's 2 spots above. We're just gonna go with it.
That's terrifying.
I don't like it.
Pittman.
Just one. I think I have Metcalf higher, but I need to double check.
Nah, I'm going Pittman.
Yeah, I trust Pittman more. So Pittman's, but even though I think Metcalf could absolutely smash. They're back-to-back ball rankings. Metcalf is 1 spot higher, but I am going with Pittman. Like, you just know he's getting targets 100%.
I'm going Zamir and Kamara because the Vikings' run defense has been better. Sadly, I think Eckler is the avoid here, even in the matchup.
Yeah, I'm not playing Eckler. I mean, I think Aaron Jones is actually, based on what he did last week, I think he's a really good play. But yeah, I'm with you. Like, you can go.
His injury scared me. I'm going Zamir and Kamara.
Yeah, I think Jones is finally back, but it just took him 90% of the season to get there. It's just brutal.
Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Stafford or Stroud? I never thought this would actually be a question, but
it's Stroud for me.
I don't know. For me, it's Stafford by 1.
Yeah, I just trust Stroud's going against Tennessee defense, and I trust that more. Like, he's been really good, and I'm just trusting him. Even though Stafford's been incredible and he's rolling.
The matchup's better for Stafford.
I know. I still don't trust Tennessee's defense is my thing with it. But yeah, I have Stafford 2 spots below him, but they're basically projection-wise stuff. It's back-to-back.
So I have Stafford 1 higher. I think I'm going to default to not trusting injured players. I'm going Stafford.
Yeah, 100%. That makes sense. If you're worried about it, just play Stafford.
Full PPR, pick 2. Saquon, Pacheco, Diggs, Zamir. It's like the same questions over and over.
I know it's the same guys that have all struggled or injured. It makes sense.
Pacheco and Zamir. Zamir for sure. I don't know how that's possible. Zamir's my for sure in. Saquon for sure out. And then for me, I'm going to have to look and see who I have higher out of Pacheco and Diggs.
The highest 2 are
back-to-back Pacheco and Diggs, 23-24. Motherfucker.
My 2 highest guys are Saquon and Diggs back-to-back. But yeah, I want Zamir in the lineup too. So I'm really just going to go with Saquon and Zamir. Just roll with it. But you can go Diggs or Pacheco. 100%.
My 2 highest are Barkley and Zamir. Who did you say your 2 highest were?
Diggs and Saquon. But I 100% do not trust Diggs at all right now. So I'm not playing him.
I'm going Diggs and Zamir, I think.
Yeah, I just can't do Diggs
Pacheco.
Right. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, I have Saquon higher, but yeah, I get it.
Mixon or Ty Chandler?
Well, standard scoring 2, you're getting no receptions. Ugh. It's probably Mixon.
It is. No, I have the matchup's far better for Chandler. I'm going Chandler.
I just worry about how Chandler was used last week. He got 7 touches and got a touchdown, but like he had 18 yards.
Okay. Mixon.
I think Mixon is much safer. But yeah, if you want to shoot for upside, you can make the chase for Chandler, but I'm just not doing it.
Chandler Pickens.
I'm going Zeke.
Standard.
I know. I still trust Zeke getting touches is the thing. I don't trust Chandler to get touches.
I'm not trusting Zeke in any format where I'm not getting because
the way like he's been getting a massive amount of just total volume. So like if it's standard, I'm just looking for most touches. Like I don't care how you get him. So like if you just get more touches, more yards, that's why I know it. So yeah, I still trust Zeke over Chandler in standard.
Chandler Pickens for me.
Yep, Pickens for sure.
All right. Who for my flex? Robinson, Lockett, Myers. I'm going. What'd you say?
Well, I'm probably going to play James Conner out of this group. I need to double check, but yeah, I think James Conner.
For me, it's Conner and then Lockett. But if you're only picking one, it's Conner. It's got Rice, Jefferson, Zamir in his RB2. It is Conner for me,
Yep, James Conner.
Carr or Murray? That's not one I've thought about. I didn't fucking completely look who they're playing. Carr gets the 8th best matchup. Murray gets the 2nd best matchup. I am going to look at my rankings. I'm pretty sure it's Murray by a mile.
Yeah.
Murray at 11, Carr at 18. It's Murray.
I have Kyler top 6 because he's playing Philly. So it's Kyler for me. It's Kyler. Not even close. Yeah.
Start 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, 1 flex. So
Pittman, Achane, and then decide between the other 3. So
I'm going Achane, Pittman, and Cup.
Yeah, it's. I think he's probably the highest already. Yeah, it's Cup.
Achane, Pittman, Cup.
Yep, I'm with you.
You're welcome, man. Kamara or Puka?
Ooh.
I think Puka's safer. This is going to be close. Let me look at my flex rankings here.
Yeah, I'm playing Puka in the Giants matchup, but I have Kamara above him in projections. But personally, I'm playing Puka over
Puka
Kamara.
at 26. I have Kamara higher. You're right. I have
Yeah.
Kamara higher. If this is
trust Puka
PPR, even you can't even see PPR because Kamara catches so much.
Yeah.
I want to say, okay, if you need safety, I think Kamara is your safe play because you know he's going to get the volume. Puka seems to have more ceiling, but
yes,
him and Cooper Kupp seem to alternate between which one of them gets the dud and which one of them blows up. So safe answer is Kamara. If you're like behind from Joe Flacco and you need to play for the ceiling here, go Puka. That is what I would do. I don't know about you.
Yep, I'm with you. Makes sense. Like we've seen Puka, he's had very much in between games. He's had 2 20+ point games this past month. Outside of that, he's had 2 sub 10 point games, so it's kind of exactly what it is. I think Kamara is just a much safer option, so I'm with you.
This is basically every waiver wire defense. So
just play Rams defense, just Rams defense.
Yeah, Colts. I don't want the Colts. The Raiders have been on fire, but they're terrible, but they've been on fire.
Yeah.
Broncos, I don't want. Bears, I don't. Yeah, go Rams defense. That's pretty much my answer. Has been all week. Rams defense and Raiders would be my second choice. Colts aren't terrible. But Mixon or White, PPR. What was Samir getting as far as pass catching last week? Did you happen to?
Give me 1 second. I'll pull it up.
I got it. He had not a single target.
Yeah, that's.
Oh no, that's this week. He had 4 targets last week. How does he have 1 target this week?
Is it broken?
Oh, sorry, that was last week. He had 1 target last week and no catches. So Mixon gets more in the passing game.
I have Mixon higher. That's my whole concern with Zamir is like he's just not a good pass catcher, and this was his profile coming out. Like he's not a pass catcher, so he needs touchdowns. Like this is why I do worry about Zamir a little bit this week.
It's Mixon for me as well.
Yeah, it's Mixon.
Cook or Kamara? This has got to be. This has got to be Cook.
I have Cook insanely high again, so I'm going back to James Cook experience. I get it, but yeah, I'm going with James Cook.
I have Cook at 5. I have Kamara at 11. So yeah, it's Cook. Yep. Scary as that is. I just want to double check the matchups here. Cook gets a middle of the pack matchup. Kamara gets a bad matchup. That only further confirms it's Cook. Sit 1. Oh, wow.
It's
I'm sitting Zeke.
I'm sitting Zeke. Kyron's the best fantasy back besides CMC.
Great matchup for Kyron. Yeah, great matchup for Kyron. Bad matchup for what? Yeah, you got to sit Zeke.
Yeah, I think Kyron's the auto start of any of these guys. Like I'm starting Kyron everywhere. Like it's not even a question. Like you just play Kyron no matter what. Ooh.
Achan.
Yeah, I do still have trepidations with this matchup, but yeah, it's Achan.
It's Achan. All right, pick 1: Diggs, Chandler, Bijan, Ridley. Diggs, Chandler, Bijan, Ridley. I feel like my rankings are gonna have Bijan the highest.
Mine do.
Diggs,
I already know.
Chandler, Bijan, Ridley. Diggs, I have at 4. Diggs. Bijan at 31. Chandler at 33. I have Diggs the highest, but I think I go Bijan here.
Yeah, me too.
Even the Arthur Smith.
Yeah, I get the concern. It's actually funny that both of them are concerned, but like I'm just trusting the talent of Bijan in this matchup. He is, let me see, and then Diggs is what? Yeah, they're basically he's 2 spots ahead Diggs for me. So like, and I just really don't want to play Diggs with what's been going on in that offense. Like, I don't trust Buffalo's offense outside of James Cook right now. It's just 2 hit or miss with those guys.
I would play Cook over either Achan.
Do they mean Achan twice, or do they mean someone else here?
I'm playing Cook over either Achan.
Yeah, I'm playing Cook.
I don't know who the other Achan is, but Cook either way.
He's got a brother, I guess, that plays. Who knows? Yeah, you know, I'm the James Cook.
Devon and Bubba Ray Achan. That's a wrestling joke for those of you who didn't get it.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, this is 6%.
Pick 1: Achan, Zamir, Chase. I think it's Achan again.
It might be.
Chase scares me.
Yeah, the Chase injury stuff. Like I don't know, man. If Chase is playing, I'll probably play him. But overall, I'm just doing Achan right now. I'm just trusting him.
I believe his question was Cup Achan or Cook. It's still Cook for me.
Yeah, it's still Cook for me.
How are these your 3 flex options? Who the fuck are your starters? Jesus?
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Like, you know, you got Achan like late in drafts, James Cook late in drafts, so you have some. It's just you have better drafted some running backs that hit. Like it's like CMC and like nobody else really. So yeah, we'll see. Who knows? Maybe Rashad White. Who knows?
Cup or Puka? I said Cup.
We did this earlier. Yeah, I said Puka. It's literally like you're splitting hairs between one of them's gonna hit. Like talk about it's not. That's the whole issue.
Cup is getting slightly more targets and has one more touchdown over the last 4 weeks. So I think he's slightly safer, but they're the same player. So I say Cup, he says Puka. You're going to have to go with your
I want both of them in my lineups this week because I don't trust the Giants defense to stop them. Like I think they're going to both smash.
Eckler or Cook? This one's
Cook.
Easy. It's Cook.
I'm not playing Eckler. It's Cook.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Olave
or Cup? I think I'm high as hell on Olave, and I still have Cup higher.
My projections always freaking love Olave, man. He's number 12. Like, it's Tampa Bay matchup. Like, you kind of got to play Olave. Like, the way I look at it. Like, Tampa Bay's pass defense, like, it's still a struggle, and it's going to be a high-scoring affair because Tampa's going to be able to score a lot. So, yeah, I'm going with Olave personally.
Me too, because there's no Puka Nacua on the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to worry, is he going to be the guy who's left out? All right, we have nothing for right now. How long we got? 5 more minutes here. I'm going to roll. Oh,
yeah.
Started letting Nico rolling with Puka after last week. Good luck.
Let's go. Go get it, too.
McBride. I have these 2 tight ends. I'm starting both of them. I'm flexing one, but it's McBride for me. I have McBride at 2, Kittle at 3.
Yeah, McBride's my number 10 overall player in rankings. It's McBride. Like, I love McBride. I'll get another couple here. Yeah, you can do this stuff. Oh, I actually like Singletary this week, but I think I have. Actually, let me double check. Where is Singletary rankings? Because I don't want to speak out of my butt. Yeah, Zamir's higher, but I actually see. I trust Singletary a little bit more personally, but yeah, I have Zamir higher, so
I trust Zamir. Start 2, Mixon, Achane, Zeke. Achane,
Zeke.
Full PPR, it's Achane, Zeke. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want Mixon going against Kansas City.
Fields or Stroud for the ship. I think this one's close.
I have Fields higher, but
I do too, but I'm still going Stroud.
Yeah.
The last one, I think, or not the last one. Jaden Reed here for me.
Yes, Jaden Reed all day.
All right. Happy New Year to you as well. I'm going to switch over screens. If we get another question pop up, please let me know.
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
I'm going to run through the weather report, so stop me immediately if one comes up because we only got a few minutes left. Dolphins and Ravens, we've got overall weather will not have a significant impact. Pats, Bills, cloudy skies and cold temperatures are expected. Light rain is possible throughout the game. Not really much impact there. Falcons, Bears, cloudy skies and cold temperatures, moderate winds, wintry conditions. So it's going to be cold and snowy, but nothing really, not too much wind or anything in the Bears game.
It does, Tyler.
What's up?
Oh, no, Tyler was asking for because he used the question on Twitter, so answered it into the stream. I was like, yeah, it works.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, we got one up here. Okay. Need a wide receiver running back and a flex. Okay. Samir, Connor, or I'm going Samir over Connor, and then I'm going Puka over Collins.
I might have Nico higher. Let me double check.
I think in the end, my answer here is going to be Puka, Nico, Connor. No, yeah, Puka, Nico is the first 3. Puka, Nico, Zamir.
Yeah, I'm not playing Flowers. I don't want to do that. So yeah, it's between Connor and Zamir, and I have Zamir higher right.
You're playing the 2 receivers and then decide between the 2 running backs, and for me, it's Zamir. Kamara or Puka at flex. I think I'm going
Kamara.
Is it? Yeah, it's Kamara. You're right. It's Kamara for me.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. Back to that. Titans, Texans, Dome Stadium. Same with Raiders, Colts. Panthers, Jags is clear. No issues there. Rams and Giants, partly cloudy, no impact. Cardinals, Eagles, overall not a factor. Saints and Bucks, also clear, no issues. Niners, Commanders, partly cloudy, no issues. No issues for Steelers, Seahawks, Chargers, Broncos, Bengals. Yeah, there's basically the only one you have to worry about is the potential for a snowy game in Chicago. KC or Tampa at Atlanta. Give me Tampa.
I have Atlanta really high.
KC or Texans or Tampa or Atlanta or Indy. Okay, these aren't matchups. Sorry. KC, Houston, Tampa, Atlanta, Indy.
I think I have Atlanta the highest, but I defer to you in defense.
1 sec.
You want phone, babe? I don't have
in Indy, Atlanta. Give me Atlanta. Give me Atlanta.
Yeah, it's rough. I just don't like playing them against Fields. Is the only issue. But yeah.
D-Hop, Metcalf, Godwin,
Metcalf. For the shit, baby. Go get it. Jaden Reed. He's going to get rushing work. So Jaden Reed.
Sit 1. I'm sitting Zeke.
Yeah, sitting.
I don't care if it's full PPR. I'm still sitting Zeke.
We answered this one earlier, James
Cook. Sorry, I'm trying to fly through them as quick as
possible. You're good. We got 2 minutes, folks. Get the questions
2 minutes. So
we got 2 minutes for those championships.
There is not time for lengthy answers here.
No, you got to roll through it. I need to double check my
lineup. Rapid fire. At this point, I don't even know if you can set your lineup. Lineups lock in like a minute. So if you got them, fire them away here. But
I got to play Jamar Chase in the league, and I'm not feeling it.
I need to hold on here. I'm in third right now for IDP overall rankings on Fantasy Pros. Mm-hmm. I'm within striking distance of second, but the fourth is also within striking distance of me. So I'm just hoping to hold on to get one of those top 3 banners. I want one so I can add it to my background, the Fantasy Pros top 3. We got some questions on fucking Twitter I didn't see. Connor and Higgins. Connor?
Yeah. We got down here too. Oh, Pittman, easy. Pittman. Yeah, I saw a couple questions.
I'm on Twitter, so you pull those up.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
Higgins, Adams, pick 2. Higgins, Adams, Connor, Henry.
My brain is blanking. Higgins, Adams, Connor and Henry. Yeah, that's the 2 I have. Connor and Henry.
SC's
trying to do like mental math while I'm on the screen, and if I'm not looking at it, so much harder.
SC's answering some of them for us. Luckily,
thank you. Yeah, there's a couple I missed, but I'm like trying to get to them
because they didn't post them in the actual stream. They posted them in the Twitter comments. But I think we are pretty much locked. We're not yet.
We got a minute. We got 1 minute, baby. I know. I'm also checking.
You have like 35 seconds by my clock.
I know. We gotta get it in fast. Nobody's out. I just want to make sure nobody's out in my championship because that would piss me off if somebody was like out all of a sudden. Like, I'm playing Jamar Chase in one, and it's like
I did this last week and I missed someone. I ended up winning anyways, but I started someone who was inactive.
You're just like
This week I also started. I played someone in the championship and he started Amari Cooper. So
we're locked and loaded.
So all right, guys. Good luck in week 17. We are done for the year with the exception of tomorrow. We're gonna have, I believe, at noon. We are going to have the. Well, sometime noon. I guess I'm off work tomorrow, so we can do whatever. But I'm aiming for noon. We're going to do the year-end. Instead of a week recap, we're going to do the year-end recap. So good luck, everyone. Hopefully you pull it out today. And we will talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Thank you, everyone who tuned in all year for all 17 weeks of this shit show. Take care, everyone, and good luck.
Good luck, folks.